Good evening. It's September, the first time for a new game. And I've decided we're going to play Four Last Things, a point-and-click Renaissance masterpiece. Okay, timer is gone. And looks like there are no options, so I'm going to dive right in. New game. All you need to do is avoid this forbidden fruit. Then listen to him. Eat the apples. Don't you dare eat those apples. You all know you're going to eat the apples. Okay. I only made one rule. You all know you're going... Okay, I'm not sure if they're going to repeat that. Or if it's still some sort of opening cutscene. It's already interactive. I ate one, it was fabulous. Okay, yeah, I suppose they're just keeping repeating tiny bits about not eating the apple. Okay, we have Eve, we have Adam, we have God. I will smite the crap out of you if you touch the apples. Okay, jeez, will you eat the dang apples already? Guess I have to click the apples. Plump, delicious looking, juicy red apples. Okay. This will be hard to stream because they keep saying stuff and I cannot look at all the plates on screen all the time and I cannot read everything. But I guess I'm going to eat the apples. Hi Heiko. Personally I already had 2 apples today. That's the forbidden fruit of the tree of the knowledge of God and evil. Yes, and you're going to eat it. It looks deliciously ripe. How's the sound mixing? Do I have to turn my voice up or down or something? Well, I'm a bad girl. I already had the second apple. Apples are for geeks. What? Cool guys eat what? Moth buns? I don't know. I didn't catch that. Going to turn it a tiny bit down then, because it's even for me a little bit loud. Okay, eat the apple. What do we have here? We have a creepy serpent child. I see. There's so much going on and I have no idea if this is paint on an actual painting or if it's just in the style of an actual painting. Let's just go with it. Holy. Okay, we ate the apple and shit happened. We got thrown out of Eden, I suppose. And now we're in the different painting, running through different paintings. I need a tour guide for this game, seriously. Help, please help. The Church of Heavenly Peter we are standing in front of. And there are 3 confessions. I've sinned. I've done the most terrible things. I must give confession for my vile deeds immediately. What sins have you committed, old man? All of them. Wonderful. And the priest is just casually petting a deer and... Holy shit. Terrific. All 7? Marvelous. And in which of the parish boroughs were your sins committed? Mainly Nuremberg and Lübeck. But I've committed lust in almost every harbor town south of Oslo. Ah, oh dear. Of course he says, oh dear, while petting the deer. I'm afraid Nuremberg and Lübeck don't fall within our jurisdiction. We can't take confession for sins committed in another parish. Why on earth not? Surely lust is lust wherever it is committed. Yeah, we are capable of forgiving you, but it's against the rules. As you can see from the queue, this is a very busy church. We have to stick to the rules. So what am I to do? ... we could tell him about the loophole. No, we can't tell him about the loophole. What's the loophole? Well, yes, as we mentioned, we can absolve you of any sin, but we can't let you confess sins committed outside the parish borders. If, however, you were to commit each sin again within the parish borders, then we could absolve you of everything. You can't possibly expect me to commit every vile deed again. No, not every deed. Every sin. A confession of lust covers all lustful acts. Commit each of the 7 sins in this parish and your absolution will be absolute. Okay, I think I can manage that. Off you pop. Happy sinning. My inventory is located here and there was some autosave happening just now. Okay, it's just coming down. I have a to-do list. Envy, gluttony, greed, lust, pride, sloth and wrath. Notes, try not to murder anyone and don't freak out. There are bishops, question mark. There are angelic organists. Innocent looking young lady. Harmless simpleton, dapper young knight, and the nobleman. And there's someone up on the ladder. There, they don't get it. Tooltip. Can I touch the bishops? Do you think you can intimidate us with violence? You cannot intimidate us with violence. We are unintimidatable. Why did he just went to straight face slapping them? I wanna... Okay, those get not face slapped, they get a bravo hand clapping. 2 beautiful organists performing a slightly clunky rendition of Louis Nicolas Clérambault's... Oh god. Suite de... I can't speak French yet. Suite de Gem? Heiko, feel free to send me any IPA stuff of stuff. IPA notation of stuff. I'm getting completely wrong. That's one tight corset. Can we touch her? I would never strike a lady. What sins are you seeking forgiveness for? Wrath. I slit my father's throat for using a rude word. What was the word? I shan't repeat it. What a friendly looking oaf. I've got no beef with this guy. Okay, I got the correction. Deuxième. What sins is the simpleton seeking forgiveness for? Gluttony. Who would have thought? A dapper young knight whose head occasionally falls off a bit. Pride. I committed the great and valorous deed of murdering 1,000 innocent men in a single battle. Which was great, of course. But then I made the mistake of bragging about it in a brothel the following evening. They ratted me into the local clergyman before I'd even unbuckled my codpiece. Dang. The nobleman seems to be having some trouble breathing. What sins? Greed. As you can see, I enjoy the finer things in life. And lots of them. Nobleman's wife is a haughty hottie. Sorry, I thought that would be funnier. She's a virtuous angel. She's here only to support my quest for absolution. I fornicated with a stable boy. Middle class family. They look happy enough, I guess. My wife was guilty of sloth. She spends her days in bed, reading romantic novellas, eating the food I earned for our family. She refused even to trouble her legs in making way to this church. And you? I have committed envy by wishing I too could afford such a lifestyle. That's kind of cute. Okay, off we go. Committing some sins of ourselves. Besides free confessions, the Third Church of Heavenly Peter also offers cheese and wine nights and comforting falsehoods. He doesn't need a comforting falsehood once in a while. Okay, there's a poet to the right. He seems pretty engrossed in whatever he's writing. Hello, hello. I have choices to make. What are you writing about? Will you write a poem for me? What inspires you to write your poems? And I'll leave you to it. What are you writing about? I'm writing a poem about the awe-inspiring beauty of God's green earth. What inspires you to write your poems? I'm inspired by God's most beautiful creations, especially the pretty ladies. My finest works are poems about love. Will you write a poem for me? I don't take commissions. I write because my soul requires it of me. I need to write as other men need to eat, and I write only of the things that inspired me to do so. If you show me something that inspires me to write a poem, then I will write a poem. For your coins, I will do no such thing. Heiko is absolutely in love with the art style. They didn't even have to make it silly as it is. I think the style could carry a much more serious story. Though at the intro it was too close to Hieronymus Bosch. Let's see what they have done with it. Yeah, I got Bosch feelings from the intro too. I think it's just, you know, basically collaging a lot of different paintings, actually. I do have to make a lot of research after the stream and look into it. Like, just look at the church. In front of it are camels and donkeys. Okay, and I leave the poet. Travel safely, friend. I'm not sure, but I think it might parts of paintings. At least, you know, some of the backdrop stuff. I'm not sure, I've not done any research. I'm absolutely not sure. But in the intro scene, I certainly recognized certain games as certain paintings. Not by name, of course, but they looked familiar, and this game was released, you know, before all the AI generated art, so painting them from scratch might have been a lot of effort for such a game. Like it's a cheap indie game and not some big thing. Yeah, old man with a pig. I wouldn't have noticed the pig if they didn't say there's a pig. It looks more like, you know, like a cave salamander or something. It's an old man bearing a striking resemblance to Saint Anthony. Hello. I have no wish to talk to you, boy. Fair enough. Can I slap you for that? I don't want to touch him in case he turns to dust. Fair. Okay, there's musicians in a floating egg. I bet those are straight from Bosch. It's a bunch of jokers having a sing song in a floating egg. Okay. Clap for them. Bravo. Creepy weirdos. Those must be some politicians. Look at those hyper-realistic faces. They just photoshopped something on. A surgeon wearing a funnel hat, a fat man receiving unanesthetized brain surgery, a priest, and a lady with a book on her head. Standard stuff. Hello. Who are you guys? We are the obligatory Kickstarter backers. What's Kickstarter? It's a crowdfunding platform used by God to help fund the creation of this world. I'm pretty sure that's blasphemy. I mean, it's not ruled out. Maybe if a politician kickstarted, he could plant his face on there. Who are you guys? Oh shit, I just asked it. What are you doing here? We're just chilling, doing fun operations, ruining the artistic integrity of the game. This is getting dangerously meta. I'm out of here. Wait, can I get a speaking part too? Jeez, what a bunch of shameless attention seekers. I want to slap him. As a rule, I prefer not to physically abuse people in the middle of surgical operations. Fair enough. Empty jug. Let me grab an empty jug. I acquired an empty jug. Landowners. Lazy bunch. These men are just laying around in the mud. What do you mean jacking off? Do you mean the person at the well? Hello. Hello there, fine fellow. What are you chaps doing down here? We have eaten our fill and drank our wineskins dry. Now we are simply resting, friend. Don't you have work to do? We are all landowners, not workers of the land. Our time is spent mainly in leisure. Can I join you? Between us, we own many acres of land, but none of us hold claim over that spot by the tree. I'm not sure why this looks like jerking off to you, Heiko, but the longer I look at it, the more, you know, that contraption looks like a dick to me. And it's all your fault. No, go to the left. And I cannot interact with them. Can I enter that town? So much happening, holy shit. There's the obligatory cock. There's this guy. This guy. You go, girl. Strange musicians. One is clearly shit, I forgot the English word for Echsenmensch. Reptilian reptilian person. They've been under us all the time. Among us. Some strange looking horn players tooting out a fairly somber rendition of Giovanni Caravaggio's Canzone La Forest. Okay. I cannot interrupt the musicians by talking to them. There's a window titled Peep here, and there's another painting. A beautiful woman reclining on a bed of plump white pillows. She's stunning. She's magnificent. She's surprisingly clean. Hello there, young lady. Get out of here, you dirty dog. Gah. A statue of a Mary Present. Splendid. Statues can't talk, but I could try. What was worth a try? Merrymakers. A bunch of rowdy peasants enjoying some food and wine and chatter. They're engrossed in their own conversations. A man with pipe. It's a man smoking a pipe, I think. Hello, what do you want? Are you smoking or are you eating porridge through a straw? Smoking. Can I have a puff? Get you on, you dang catcher. Smoking is bad for your health. So is wife mouthing strangers. Okay, bye. Ah, I keep accidentally clicking out of the game. Where's my cursor? There's my cursor. Okay. Move on. Slightly old-looking vegetables. Oh, I think those are all the vegetable paintings in the world combined into one image. Just looking for the guy that actually is a face. Or maybe I'm wrong. That's a lot of slightly old-looking produce. There's the hawker. It's the clawed-headed wench who runs this market stall. Excuse me? Yes? Can you spare me something to sneeze into? Not if you ain't got coins. Can you spare me something to eat? I suppose you will say the same about drink too. I'll be off then. Okay. I have to find some money. Chisel and mallet. Grab. Grab, grab, grab. Okay. Wait, there's... Oh yes, yeah. I recognize this guy from a painting. I think actually my grandma has a painting, a reproduction of this hanging in her eating room, in her dinner room. This guy up here with a bottle. Okay, blacksmith, sinister looking elitist. Let's go with the elitist. Oh, this guy has a bigger schnotz than me. He has a face like half-consumed whole carrion. But he plays the lute like an angel. Dingle dangle, dingle dingle, dingle dingle, dingle dingle, dingle dingle. Clap. There must be an achievement for clapping to all the musicians in this game. A colorfully dressed blacksmith sitting at some sort of grinding wheel. Hello? Who are you then? I am the blacksmith. I make metal into different shapes for a living. How is the blacksmithing business? This is a tough time for a true artisan like me. I'm capable of forgiving the finest suits of armor and the sharpest swords. But this area is enjoying a rare period of sustained peace. All anyone wants around here are ale, flagons and piss pots. So I can waste my time forging beautiful works of art that no one will buy. Or waste my talent making that for the local drunkards. And only the latter option pays. Oh, poof. At least you have a job. Sorry. I don't often get a chance to vent. How much metal could a blacksmith smith if a blacksmith could smith metal? We are thinking of woodchucks. Bye for now. I got the distinct feeling that it was a bit easy for a tongue twister. What? Look at that baby at the bottom left. I cannot get over the dancing baby. I have to give her something. I don't know, I didn't even think of the dancing baby meme. Okay, there's loot. Can I grab it? I can't get to it. There are merrymakers. They're engrossed in their revelries. Well, this is not helping. I don't know how to pronounce lewd otherwise than lewd. Can you copy paste the IPA in Twitch, or doesn't it? Oh, yeah, I can't take this guy's instruments like I could some lute. I can't take the lute as if it was lute. Oh, was there any more to do in there? I don't think so. That's a creepy lawyer. looks like a real creep. What's all this then? These lucky people have just inherited a large sum of money. After the death of a relative to whom none of them had a particularly strong emotional connection. How lovely. I'm filling out the paperwork for them, for a small fee, of course. We're going to be flipping rich. Yes, we are planning to extort the crap out of them. They have no idea just how much they've inherited. These people don't know how many coppers make a silver, never mind the worth of 1,000 hectares of barley field. With some careful manipulation of the figures, I should be able to pocket at least 3/4 of their fortune. Isn't this all a bit dishonest? Yeah, do you have a problem with that? Nope. Good. Can I help? You can, actually. I'm having trouble locating a copy of this town's official treachery, deceit and extortion regulation. Without them, I'm only sanctioned to act fraudulently and or fallaciously, which will be much less profitable in this instance. If you can find me a copy, I'll give you a cut of your ill-gotten gains. Where can I get a copy of this town's official treachery, deceit and extortion regulation? The clerk's office next door should be able to give you a copy, but they seem extremely reluctant to offer any help. Can you give me some legal advice? What do you need to know? Can photographic images of public domain artworks earn new copyright? Well, that's a more complicated issue than you might imagine. Can a church forgive someone of sins committed out with that church's parish? That's not a legal issue, I'm afraid. If I murder a child in the forest but there's no one around to hear it, is it still a crime? Yes. Okay, I'll leave you to it. Dancing baby. My only point of reference for this image is the dancing baby in the whimsical late 90s TV comedy Ally McBeal. But this is a respectable game. I only do Renaissance art, Monkey Island and obscure literature references. So I have nothing to say about this baby. Amazing. Are you suggesting I kidnap the naked baby? I don't think that's a good idea. He looks too young to form coherent sentences. And I'd be too distracted by his bare willy to maintain eye contact during conversation. I don't want to seem rude and or pedophile. I do think they go everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Okay, this is the office, I suppose. Suspicious looking gentleman. This guy just casually loitering by the door. What is this place? This is the chief clerk's office. All the town's administrative paperwork is looked after here. And who are you? I am a disreputable looking corner loiterer. You don't look that disreputable to me. Well, technically I am employed by the chief clerk, but not in an official capacity. Can you help me find a document? I can, but you'll have to answer my riddle first. Why do you ask people to answer a riddle? We prioritize intelligent inquiries. Oh, I do like that philosophy. The riddle weeds out the imbeciles. I like to answer your riddle now. Okay, here it is. I am the one who gave you life, but not your father and not his wife. My powers are great, but are not godly. I made your head, but not your body. Who am I? God, my options are God Almighty, Jesus, nobody, Adam and Eve, my grandparents, Piero, Joe, Mary, Hieronymus, Peter, Jacob, William, Katrina, Oscar. Any thoughts? I want to try Hieronymus just for funsies. But I'm waiting for your input. Oh, Hieronymus Bosch. It's not the correct answer though, but I was surprised they put in I'm the one who gave you life, but not your father and not his wife. I'm going with grandparents, I don't know. Ah, fuck. I misclicked for Adam and Eve, and Adam and Eve isn't the answer either, but we already knew that. My grandparents. It's not the correct answer either. Okay, I'll leave this for now. And go on for now. Some sort of magician. He doesn't look very busy. He's a philosopher. His work involves deep concentration and mental calm. I'm trying to figure out how any of it could possibly matter. See, he's trying to figure out how any of it could possibly matter. It probably doesn't, but it seems important somehow, so I'm double-checking my work. Please don't disturb the clerks while they're working. This includes new slapping. Attendant, an arrogant-looking one. What do you want? What's up with... No, we just know what's up with the bearded magician. And can you help me find the document? The office is very busy right now. The clerks have pressing matters to attend to. I'm not asking the clerks, I'm asking you. I am very busy right now. I have pressing matters to attend to. What pressing matters? At the moment, I'm engaged in the task of convincing you to piss off. I won't be free to handle further entries until you piss off. So piss off. Okay. Flute boy. A young high-socked flute boy playing from Joachim Andersen's Etudes for Flute. Toot toot tootly tootly toot toot tootly tootly toot. There's a diligent clerk. This guy is having a good old scribble. Okay, let's check out the rest of the map. Okay, we are at some sort of harbor. There's a dog. He looks depressed. Woof woof. Okay, he's not answering. Fisherman. Fishing is a sacred act performed by two men who love each other very much. The delicate balance of this man-bonding experience should never be disturbed. Okay. Guess I'm free to take some fish then. The dog is following me. I don't feed strays. I don't want to get bitten. He's cute though. Ship of Fools. I've actually read about... yeah, that's an intuitive anything, an early ancestor of today's elevator music, Heiko says. Which is to say horrible and meaningless. I read about Ship of Fools today in some different context actually. In the Middle Ages, people put the mentally ill on a ship and paid the captain to bring them far away. And this is from a painting from Hieronymus Bosch, actually. I feel smart knowing that. Such a coincidence. Some surprisingly buoyant fools singing Claudio Monteverdi's Tirsi and Glory. I only sing instrumentals. I don't like the ones with words in because they're always trying to mean something. Okay, this guy has a dog under his skirt. The blind portrait painter. What the... A blind portrait painter? Excuse me? Are you really blind? Yes. Are you really a portrait painter? Yes. Will you paint my portrait? Of course, please put 2 copper in the tin. Oh, I already did. Really? I didn't hear them drop. I layered them in with surgical tweezers so as not to startle the bullfinch wrestling silently on the tin's edge. Okay, take a seat. Now, tell me what you look like. I am a homunculus. A homunculus. I'm emerging resplendent from a shimmering lake. Emerging from a lake. I have light hair and dark eyes. I'm wearing a turquoise jacket and pink salmon trousers. I may be blind, but I'm a respectable portrait painter. I paint from life, not from the imagination. The image you have described doesn't have a ring of truth to it. Dang. What is obnoxious about it, Heiko? Let's try again. Okay. You don't have a tin. Okay, just put some in my pocket then. I don't have 2 copper. Then you have to come back when you do. It's a pie eating contest. Pile of pies. I mean, of course it's first silliness. Have you ever watched Monty Python? A big pile of dense meat-filled pies. Keep your grubby paws off my pies. That was the Pie King. A fat, obnoxious pie-eating champion. What a boss. Hello, puny old man. Are you ready to challenge the Pie King? What are the rules? 2 men, 2 pies. First man to eat his pie is a winner. What's the prize? In the extremely unlikely event that you beat the Pie King, you will win the Pie King's crown and title. You will become the new Pie King. And you will have earned the right to ridicule and shame me in any manner you see fit. I think I'm ready to challenge the Pie Ing. The wager is 7 cents. I don't have 7 cents. Then I will have to come back when I do. I mean, you keep looking at the same memes on Twitter all day, rehashing the same thought. It's a statue of a fat dwarf riding a donkey. I love it. Quarreling agricultural laborers. It's probably a union issue. They're embroiled in a serious knife-bed jug fight. I don't want to get involved. No, I mean, this game was €2. I think they knew their worth. They know their worth too. And it's also, it's in theory very short, like 2 hour-ish, the internet says. It's just, with all the reading and me not being able to solve riddles, it will be a bit longer. Yeah, the music in the screen before got a bit annoying for me too, because it actually had lyrics. I think. What is this? It's just clouds. I hate clouds. The brain's insistence on pattern recognition makes your ambiguous shapes into a mirror for the subconscious. And my subconscious is gross. I can't reach the clouds. Oh, I can talk to the clouds. Dear Lord, please make people nicer to animals. Thanks. Amen. No obvious response. Forgive me, Lord, for I have sinned. No obvious response. I don't think it's a goat. It has very long antlers. If you fuck you, Lord, this world sucks. Seriously, what the fuck? If you can hear me, give me a sign. No clear sign. Okay then. Back we go. And we're going to move quickly so we don't have to hear that weird music for long. Oh dear God. Gallery with familiar faces. There's the Hieronymus Bosch picture that was referenced in the opening scene. Painting of some strange creatures and a weirdo. Painting of fancy looking poet. I'm not going to go over all these. Painting of some ice golfers. Yeah, this was in the opening too. A painting of a man and a strange beast under a jagged rock. Oh, here we can see the originals. Joachim Patinier, landscape with Saint-Jérôme. And a painting of such beauty and complexity you can't begin to describe it. Hieronymus Bosch, The Garden of Earthly Delights. Amazing. I always wanted to get a Bosch table book. I have to do that eventually. There's the lady we peeped through the window. Oh, why does he have to walk all around there? Francisco Goya. La Maya Vestida. A painting of some post-feast idlers and a lagged egg. He still have white bits on the wall that would fit A print of the Garden of Earthly Delights. I think I would go crazy with a painting in my room. Peter Bruegel, the Elder, the land of cocaine. Probably it can't be pronounced cocaine. Cocaine? I don't know. But then again, there are like chicken legs or something on the table on top that do look like white lines next to the egg. Can I, if I just turn down the music right now, I can. You shouldn't hear the violin music anymore, so I can look at the pictures in quiet. Cocagne, he's saying. That's how I go saying. Follower of Hieronymus Bosch, St. James and the magician Hermogenes. I just have to turn it on again when we're leaving the gallery, but I really do want to take a look at the pictures right now. Moore Bosch, St. John and the Evangelist, and Patmos. A painting of too many people in one boat. Oh, that's the Ship of Fools we've been to earlier. Jakob von Utrecht, portrait of Matthias Malek. These are actually good scans of the pictures. Street scene with bakery, but yeah, you can see all the levels we've just been to. Okay, what's interesting to me? So people in the massive egg, followers of Hieronymus Bosch, the concert in the egg. Hendrik Arakamp, golf players on ice with K. The K is part of the name. I do like the colors in his jacket. It looks like reflective velours or something. Maybe it's supposed to be metal. I don't know. No, it's fabric. It's velours or something. If that's the right name. Summit. The thing is, it's not rainbow. It's just the light. It's just it's gold. It's a gold fabric. That's shining. And that's the level we are in right now. David Teniers the Younger, Archduke Leopold Wilhelm in his picture gallery in Brussels. And what's that thing in the back on the tripod? Is it like a construction site light from 50-40? You mean in the picture? 60, 100, it's a harbor scene, so might very well be, yeah. Might be some harbor light. Probably like, a candle in a model thing or something. There's so much going on. Why are there pies on the rooftop? And top left you can see people making out. Unfortunately, you cannot see my cursor. There is no cursor in this mode, so I cannot highlight stuff. Holy shit, so much going on. someone shitting into the river and the fish eating right below it. Yeah, maybe we do need some Bosch or Bruegel in the room. A painting of a happy family. You found Waldo. Where do you find Waldo? I don't see Waldo. Yeah, you're just making stuff up, don't you? There's no Waldo in this picture. What do you mean in this one? Not sure if you're talking about the level or this particular picture we've been in. There's a old man we saw earlier, Joachim Patinier, Saint-Jérôme in the desert. And there are also the camels that were in front of the church. Painting of lots of gross fish, including a seal and a tiny whale. Franz Snyders and Jan Wilden. And I do like those detailed paintings. Look at the fish otter in the bottom right. Okay, so I think the solution to the puzzle earlier is to find out which part the head of the guy that was asking the puzzle must be on some of these pictures. Unfortunately, I don't remember how he looked at all. So we have to go back, take a good look at his face, and then come back here. Heike says, Holland was incredibly rich from their navy and their colonies, and Amsterdamers had to show off with their jewelry. I love and hate it, but they totally go to Rijksmuseum with you. Yeah, we can do that. Tower of Babel. Okay, let's turn back the music. And 2.5 Men. Let's say, for people that don't watch TV, it's a show. I wonder what they're whispering about. Art critics. They look like they know what they're talking about. I don't think the game music came back on, did it? I mean, not that you're sad about it. But do you hear anything? Elderly violinist. A friendly old toy maker giving Johann Sebastian Bach Sonata #1 his best shot. Okay. Okay, we have no money. Everything that's to be done would need some money. We have to get out of this screen with the horrible music. That's better. A bit. Have we checked off anything of our list? No, we have not. Okay, Okay, and we need to take another look at the guy. No, this is not the room. I don't know, the desktop audio is making weird things. Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot of him. And load that onto the screen so I can keep it visible. Snipping tool. And save and turning off on the image. Okay, putting it somewhere up here and listen to the drill again. I made your head, but not your body. Or do I have to look at my own face? Is my face part of one of those paintings too? Running through the gallery. I don't know how people finish this game in like 1 hour. Oh, I accidentally walked back to the tower. I'm not good at clicking the right spots in those games. Okay, we're looking for this guy, or alternatively our own face. That's not it. So let's turn down the music again. Oh, up here is the office scene, and it is a painting of Bruegel the Younger, payment of the thieves. Peter Bruegel. Okay, that was easy. Okay, music back on. And walking back. Hello? There we go. I really want to feed the dog. We're going to solve the puzzle, and that's probably going to be it for today. No, this is I'm just unable to remember which door does point in case. There we go. I'd like to answer your riddle now. Peter Bruegel? Peter Bruegel, what? That's not the correct answer. Well, now I'm lost. my solution felt smart. I mean, he painted it. Not your father, not his wife. I made your head, but not your body. Okay, maybe I still have to look for a painting with myself on it. Wait, do I look like the weird guy on the painting? That he was saying that he looked familiar. Just mirrored. Is that me? A painting of a man with a strangely familiar face. I do think it's me, just with other hair. Jakob von Utrecht. We might actually have to look for an answer here for the guy that is painting portraits blindly too. But I have to check back for the options for that. But that's for a different stream. Clicking on the right door on first try, making progress. I'd like to answer a riddle. Jakob von Utrecht. Correct. What document are you looking for, good sir? A copy of the town's official treachery, deceit and extortion regulation? No problem, I have that right here. I feel like we could have saved a lot of time if you just asked me what I wanted in the first place. But thanks. And we are saving. And that's it for the stream today. Thank you for watching in, it was a wild ride. And trying to continue next Tuesday around the same time. See you then. Bye bye.